So everybody has their spiritual teachers, and over the last year or so, one of my greatest spiritual teachers has been Lego Super Mario. In this video, we are going to look at 5 principles of spiritual reality that are tangibly and clearly illustrated by what Lego Super Mario is like and how it works. Lego Mario is this product where you're taking the digital world of video games and the physical world of construction toys and using each of their unique strengths and limitations to create a really fun experience. For example, you have the physical challenge of knocking something over just right and the digital reward of some coins that can be stored and recalled anywhere. The digital functions a lot like the spiritual. I wrote a paper in college about how the spiritual world Swedenborg describes and the internet and computers that we're dealing with now are very much in sync with each other. They act in the same way. There are outer things and there are inner things. There is a spiritual world and a physical world. So you have this spiritual part of you, your higher aspirations, the good stuff deep in your mind and your heart, and then you have your physical self and your sort of outer superficial narcissistic tendencies. You also have heaven and earth. Swedenborg talks about this whole spiritual side of reality and that it is this awesome thing. It's where you want to go and end up, but it has to have the physical or it would collapse. That angels can't exist and be angels without us being people in our physical way with our limited structured existence. There's only so many configurations you can make here. Whenever I'm putting something together, I think, well, where am I going to put the Goomba? Where am I going to put the blooper? What can I do? But as soon as let's say you introduce a new character, where can I put this? Where can I add this? And the new challenge. This Goomba, you just jump on its head, right? And that's a certain action. But this one, you've got to try to jump up and knock it over before you can access. And then it takes a couple of jumps till you get your reward. So now I can change the challenge of everything, but also change the feel. So every single character that comes in, now there are so many more possibilities because you could have this one here, you can have it at the top on a castle, you can have it right guarding the end. The field of possibilities expands. Every single character that comes in exponentially makes the whole thing better. Heaven gets better and better the more people come into it and the more different kinds of people. Swedenborg describes heaven as a bunch of diverse parts working together to create a better and better whole. And that the more people show up in heaven, bringing their unique self, because everybody's different, the better heaven gets. What I love about trying to make a level is thinking about how can I make it so that when this person goes through this level, how are they going to have a fun and satisfying experience? And so as I place things a certain distance apart, as I think of the different combination of elements, I'm thinking of somebody else's joy. And that is what the divine is. That is what God thinks like. I love Mario. Like, I played Mario video games all the time. I really admire Nintendo. But when I first saw Lego Super Mario, I had zero interest in it. The only reason we got it is I was just trying to think of what's something that I could do with my daughter where we just have some time that's not on a screen and we're just doing something little together. So I thought I'll just get it for fun. I didn't know that I needed it, but it seriously grew into this amazing joy for me. I was going through kind of a hard period in my life where I was struggling with some anxiety, and it really buoyed me. Like, as time went on, I would often think, when I was doing other things, I was at work or something, think back to my growing Lego Mario collection and just feel this sense of excitement. There's this line in Swedenborg where he's saying that the sort of ideal state of mind, one facet of it, is that we realize that we don't know what we need. That God has a much more refined perspective on what's going to be good for us and what is right to be introduced into our life at whatever time. And if you learn that, you get this relaxation that I don't have to stress and chase all these things. Part of why I enjoy this has to do with my childhood associations with Mario. Part of what I like about this is I'm eager to see how are they going to make Bowser's Castle in this? How are they going to make a ghost house in this? There's these things I already have this connection to. So as I was able to build them out and have them in front of me, I definitely, part of the joy of it was this sense of fulfillment, of completion, that there's something that existed in me from my earlier experiences, and now here it is in the real world. All of your most precious childhood memories or states of love that you've been in, God keeps that safe deep inside you. And it is a sort of repository that then God can pull on as we get older and jaded and lose that connection to the greatness of life. God can pull that out of us and use it to regenerate us if we need to be reformed and stop being bad and remember why it's good to be good, but also to expand the joy that you have. So I think one of the reasons why I really enjoy LEGO Super Mario is that I was feeling drawn to these reflections of spiritual principles that it displays. Maybe take some time to look at something in your own life that you love and wonder, am I seeing something spiritual in this?